Hi guys, happy Friday. How's your week been? I hope you've had a great fun. I've been on the Good Ship benefit mainly, doing lots of crazy things, and if you follow me on Snapchat you will know that. Sorry about the drunken snaps, but you know, these things happen. And don't forget, if you haven't visited the ship yet, then you've got to. It's opposite the London Eye on Embankment, and you just go to the website to find out what's going on. But there's going to be like open cinemas, I'll be doing master classes, it's going to be comedy nights, which I won't be doing, but it's going to be amazing. But as promised, today I'm going to do a video on how to depot your makeup, because this has been highly requested for ages, and I think it came from a Instagram post of all my kits, and also from my pro kit tour video, which I'll put the link below to that one. So that's what I'm going to do. But look what I've just done. Just done this really quick spring bling makeup look, because it's been such a sunny day today, and I just thought to myself, I'm going to put some sequins on my eyes. So if you want to know how to do this in about 30 seconds, then head over to my Instagram, because I put a video of it up last night. So depotting your makeup. This is something that is really key for a makeup artist, because although packaging is so beautiful and gorgeous, it can be really bulky, and our kits are heavy enough as it is. Mine's like 4 stone, which is like a small child. That is heavy. I'm carrying that around every single day as well. So I do depot my lipsticks, my blushes, my eyeshadows. Now this doesn't mean that you have to do all of that, and in fact it doesn't mean that you have to depot at all, because you might not want to. And I wouldn't blame you, particularly if the packaging is like Benefits and just beautiful. Now, when I'm talking about depotting, I mean to literally take your product out of its box and put it into something like this, which is a Z palette. Z palettes are great, they come in loads of really cool colours, and they're magnetic. So most products at the bottom, whether it be eyeshadows or blushes or foundation powders, anything like that, have usually are in a metal pan. So that means that they stick automatically. But if they're not in a metal pan, then what you get with your Z palette is these little round magnets that you can stick on the bottom of the product, and that will then stick it to the Z palette. And it's got this protective lid on it like this. Mine's obviously got a little bit of powder on it where it's been in my kit, and what I would recommend doing is just putting a little bit of bubble wrap underneath, so that if you're squashing it into a kit or into your makeup bag or into a suitcase if you're going away on holiday, it doesn't crack the lid. So I'm going to show you how to do that, and I'm also going to show you how to depot lipsticks, because I have something like, I don't know, 200 lipsticks maybe. It's far too many. Too much. Don't need that many. But, you know, I love them. So I have. And imagine if I had to carry all those lipsticks around. So I actually put them into these little Muji cases, which are, I think, for like tablets or pills. But I put them in here because it's the perfect size, and I crushed them in, and I'm going to show you how to do that and tell you why I crushed them and don't melt them like some people do. And as you can see, these are all reds, so I put reds, well, it's reds, oranges and purples in here, so all very similar colours. So let's begin, and I'm going to begin with one of my faves, Hoola. Sorry mate, but you're going to be cut up in a minute. Just the box though, it's fine, the magic's really in the powder, right? Warning, if you love packaging, don't watch this video any further, because it might distress you, because the Hoola box will be hurt in the making of this video. What you need: your blusher, a pair of scissors, mine are obviously gold and almost feathered like a swan, and a knife. Not a sharp knife, just like a dinner knife. Now if you are under the age of, I don't know, 18, then please just make sure that you get like a parent or a brother or sister to help you with this, because I don't want anyone harming themselves. And if you're over 18, just be careful, because we're probably more clumsy than the kids. What you do is take your box, start by cutting the lid off. Gone. Actually though, this is actually, I still carry the mirror around sometimes from the top of the lid, just because it's actually a really good size mirror. So you can kind of recycle it like that, but if not, bin. Then what you do is cut down the edges of the box, okay? So just down the edges, and be really careful not to touch the powder, otherwise you're going to start to break it. So cut the edges. Stand up so you can see. Oh, look at my new necklace, by the way. It's from Zara. Oh, and this is the Alexa Chung for Marks and Spencer's shirt. All right, so Then you're going to pull the sides down like this. So pull them down just like that, okay? So that's what you've got now. Then you take your knife and you have to be really careful, and you're just going to slide the knife underneath like this and wiggle it. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And that's going to loosen the glue that is sticking the product down. And that's it. Look, it's out. It's out. And then if you've got any like excess paper on the back like I have, just peel that off. Like this. Take your Z palette and pop it in. And that's it. It's in there. How easy is that? So that's how you do a blusher. Now, some products have a plastic coating like Boing Concealer. This is a little bit trickier than the paper because look, it's in there and doesn't look like it's going to come out. Well, it will, but it just takes a little bit more work. So rather than use the knife for this, I'm actually going to use tweezers, and you just have to be a bit more careful. So what you're going to do is pry around the edge again with this. Is pry around the edge. Don't worry if you mark this a bit, because it's cream. We can blend it back in afterwards to make it look like new. And then you'll start to feel it lift, and you just pop it out. And look again, it's got the metal on the bottom. So all you've got to do then is take your concealer palette and pop that one in. Perfect. So that is your concealers and your blushes. And now we're going to move on to lipstick, which again is quite painful because I love a lipstick container, and to take it out of the container is really upsetting, but it does make such a difference to when I'm working, and it's so quick and easy to mix colours and find the right colour. So if you're lucky enough to have one of these though, this is the Louboutin lipstick, don't ever put this one into a container. No, far too beautiful to do that with. Oh, and you can wear it as a necklace too, so really it's not even clothing, not a lipstick. Loads of people melt their lipstick, so that you might have seen some videos where people put it on a spoon and then they melt it over a candle or a light. I don't do this. The reason I don't do this is what I find, I have done that in the past, is that the oil in lipsticks, because they're very oil based, starts to mix together, and then the colour pigmentation changes, so you don't get as good a payoff, which is why I do what I do, which I'm going to show you now. So here's the pill box from Muji. Again, I'll put a link down below to where you can get these. They're £1.50 each, and you can fit into it, how many? I think 12? Yeah, 12 different lipstick colours. Now, you might just want to do one. You might only have 5 lipsticks, but you might want to put it all in there, or you might want to do what I do, like I just showed you, which is where I put all my nudes in one or all my reds in one. So there is an example. And then what I also do is on the bottom of the container, I write the number or the name of the lipstick shade, so if I run out I know what to get, and also where it's from. And then on the front it's just a Sharpie, just with a Sharpie I'll write reds, oranges, purple, or whatever, nudes, whatever's in it, matte lipsticks, whatever. So take your lipstick, wind it all the way up like this. Goodbye, my friend. Then literally cut the lipstick like this, pop it into the container like this. Then you can either leave it like that if you want to, which is absolutely fine, or I just take the bottom of the knife and crush it in just a little bit. So it is like that. So that is it. That is how to depot your makeup. And if you are a huge makeup addict and you have loads of products, then it does make a real difference to your life, particularly if you travel a lot. And if you're going on holiday, it's really nice to have everything in one place, like this too. And also, it means that you don't have to carry loads of stuff, so your luggage will be less heavy, meaning you can add an extra pair of shoes to it. Excellent. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you have, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because every Friday I post a video at 1 PM and I'm open to requests, so comment below and make sure you tag me in your recreations of your depotting. Can't wait to see how you guys get on with it. Have a lovely weekend and I'll see you next Friday. Bye.